good evening, everybody. Welcome into the broadcast booth here in Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa for our Game 6 broadcast of the Treton College Fightin Narwhals 2020 football season. I am your host, Walter Moore, and I am joined, as always, by my substantially sized sidekick, John P. Walrus. How are you today, John?
Well, Walt, I'm just glad to be here today. I'm feeling great. I'm excited to see if this Narwhal team can bounce back from back-to-back mediocre performances and get back on track today against Iowa.
Well, I'm looking for the same thing, John. Could you tell the folks a little bit more about this Iowa team?
Well, Iowa boasts a 4-1 record and is ranked just outside the top 25. Their running back, number 23, is averaging over 100 yards a game, and their defense is ranked near the top of the heap, giving up very, very few yards per game. This is going to be a true benchmark test for the Narwhals.
Yeah, true test indeed, John. I'd like to make one note for everybody before the game kicks off. It's dark. It's rainy here in Iowa City, and we'll see how that affects the passing game and both teams' ability to hang on to the ball. And maybe after the game, you'll see this guy down there playing in the rain. Well, without further ado, we'll go down to the field for kickoff.
Iowa City, Iowa. Tonight's game is between the Iowa Hawkeyes and the away team.
All right, teams are on the field, and looks like Iowa's going to be kicking off. Treton won the toss and elected to receive. I think they're eager to get back out there and see what that offense can do.
Iowa is lined up for the kickoff. Number 49.
And we're ready to go. Here's the kick. Fielded by Nick Fury in the end zone, brought out to about 17-yard line.
Yeah, Walt, I'm really excited to see how this Treton offense responds after the last two games.
Well, there's a toss left, and that's not a good way to start it. Loss of 4 yards on that first play. Boy, that rain is really coming down here in Iowa City.
Without a doubt, Walt. Yeah, it's raining cats and dogs and horses and panfish.
Trying to get back on track, establishing that run. Brings up 3rd and 10 for the Narwhals from the 16-yard line. Roland's in a shotgun. Takes a snap, looks, throws over the middle, caught, run, she's gone! 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown Narwhals! Boy, that was a spectacular run by Ramona Quimby there.
She's quick, she's fast, she got her hands on the ball, was behind all the Iowa defenders and just took off. A little bit of showboating there at the end, but these kids get excited when they make big plays.
Pufferfish on for the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. John, does this solve all the offensive woes that we've been seeing?
Well, I don't know if it completely solves it, but it's a good way to start digging yourself out of that slump.
Iowa takes the kickoff from the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 20-yard line. Come out in an I formation. Quarterback dropping back, looking to pass. Throws over the center. It's caught.
Number 9 makes the reception. Gain of 8 on the play.
Gain of 8 yards there on that play.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
2nd and 2 for this Iowa offense. Treating defense in a 3-4 look. Gives right. Brought down in the backfield. And to add insult to injury, it's a holding call there. So instead of 3rd and 1, they're going to get 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Iowa comes out in the shotgun. Takes, looking to pass. Throws to his left, downfield. Just missed the guy.
Number 9, the intended receiver on the play.
John, what does this rain do to the ball for the quarterbacks when they're trying to throw?
Well, yeah, when the ball's wet, it's a lot harder to grip, and some of the best quarterbacks, they rely on that grip to be able to deliver the ball accurately, so the rain is not good for someone who's not used to playing in it.
Well, that 3rd and 11 pass is deflected by Nick Fury on the right side. Iowa's going to punt here. Medusa fields it at her own 40, breaks right, crosses midfield, up the sideline. That was a fantastic return there. Looks like she just outran everybody.
Yeah, and the Narwhals are going to have another short field to work with, only about 26, 24 yards to be able to score here.
1st and 10, offset I. Roland's under center. Takes the ball, looking to throw. Delivers right. That ball's caught, and that's a touchdown! Boy, they are starting to pile it on here in the first quarter.
Yeah, Roland just takes looks. King Arthur makes an amazing catch and crosses the goal line for a touchdown.
Pufferfish for the extra point. Looking to take a 14-0 lead here with just over 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. You convinced yet, John?
Not convinced just quite yet. No. I still think they need to prove a few more things before we can really say that that offense is out of that slump.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
We got 3.5 quarters to do it, John. Iowa comes out, offset I. They're going to run the option. Quarterback takes, keeps. There's a fumble. The quarterback is injured on that play, and I believe Treton recovered the ball. Iowa quarterback number 10's replacement is number 6. We'll see him on the next drive because Treton did recover that fumble, and they'll look to score again here. I formation, gives left to Ralph S. Mouse. He hurdles one defender. Gain of 5 up the middle for Ralph S. Mouse there. Treton comes out in a shotgun. There's a snap. Gives to Ralph S. Mouse. Draw to the right. Falls forward for a few more yards. It's a 3rd and 2 now for the Treton offense. See if they can punch it in one more time here in the first quarter. Roland gives to Ralph S. Mouse. Makes the first down. Brought down.
It is so important in a game like this with the weather coming down like that you have a reliable run game. Hold on to the ball. Don't fumble.
They give it to Ralph S. Mouse again, John, and he's brought down. Falls forward for 1 yard. They got 6 to go for a touchdown. In the shotgun, Roland looking to pass, throws, intercepted. Iowa player returns it out to the 15. Boy, Roland threw a bullet out there. I think he was intending that one for Ramona Quimby.
Yeah, and the defender just stepped right in front of it, made a nice little return so that Iowa offense didn't start too close to their own goal line. It's an unfortunate turnover by Roland.
Iowa quarterback gives the running back, makes a cut, breaks the tackle, falls forward. Nice gain for the Iowa running back there. 8 yards, brings up a 2nd and 2. Single back for Iowa. Quarterback take, looking to throw. Delivers left, caught. There's another fumble. Looks like Jean Valjean recovered that one. Someone delivered a big hit on that receiver. Jean Valjean was there to pick that ball up. That's a 2nd fumble for the Iowa offense in this first quarter, and it again leaves Treton with a short field to try and score. Roland gives to Elephant Gerald, who bulldozes his way through 2 would-be tacklers and falls forward for a gain of 7 yards on first down. Well, did I tell you how much I love that kid, Elephant Gerald? He's just fantastic. You've told me before, John. So after one quarter, it's 14-0 Treton. They're on Iowa's 29-yard line looking to score. Roland gives to Ralph S. Mouse, who's taken down short of the first down. Manages to make 2 yards there, but still not enough for the first, so it's 3rd and 1. Treton in the eye. Gives to Elephant Gerald right up the middle. I'm starting to see why you like this kid, John.
10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
That's a first down for Treton. Roland takes, pitches. Ralph S. Mouse makes a move. The defender got there pretty quickly. Yeah, as the season's worn on, this Treton Narwhal team is starting to run the option more and more on that. Roland got hit pretty quick, was able to get the ball out for a 2-yard gain. Well, there's one to Ralph S. Mouse. Cuts in, up next to the block. 9-yard gain, that's good enough for a first down. So it's 1st and goal for the Narwhals. They're in the shotgun. Roland takes a snap, gives to Ralph S. Mouse on a draw up the middle. Gets knocked down. Not a yard gained there. Brings up 2nd and goal. Offset eye. Ralph S. Mouse in motion out to the right. Another give to Elephant there. He rumbles his way down to the 2-yard line. All right, so it's 3rd and goal for the Narwhals. Tight end to the right, offset eye. Roland gives to Ralph S. Mouse, and he's brought down short of the goal line. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. On previous plays, they were running that offset eye and just handing the ball off to Elephant Gerald, who was busting through that offensive line for large chunks of yards, but they decided to go back to Ralph S. Mouse there and ended up kicking a field goal. With 17-0 Treton, just under 2 minutes left in the first half. That kickoff goes into the end zone. Iowa player downs it for a touchback. That'll bring the ball back out to the 20-yard line. They'll start there. Turns and gives to the halfback. Gain of 1. Yeah, I don't know quite as much about the backup quarterback as I do about the starter, but he's got a big task in front of him. Quarterback taking, looking to throw, throws back to his left. That was a little dangerous there. Yeah, he threw from the right side of the field all the way back to the left sideline. There was 2 defenders there, and it ended up with just an incompletion, but that could have easily been an interception. Iowa in the eye, give to the fullback up the middle. Gain of 2. Treton's calling a timeout. They're looking to get the ball back and going to try and score again before the end of the half. Here's the punt. Medusa's back to receive it. She takes, runs forward, makes a move, brought down short of the 50-yard line. But Treton again is going to have a short field to work with. Roland under center, no back behind him. Wide receiver goes in motion. Roland takes, looking to throw, throws over the middle, caught, and brought down. That completion was to Achilles. 7-yard gain. That clock is still running, though. Roland turns and gives to Ralph S. Mouse, who's brought down short of the first down. That'll bring up 3rd and 1 for this Narwhal offense. I guess now Iowa's called a timeout. They might believe that they can score again before the end of the half. Roland gonna pass, Throws left. That one was intended for Elephant Gerald.
Yeah, as much as this kid can run the ball, bowl over defenders, get big chunk yardage plays, his hands aren't particularly great. I think they were trying to surprise the defense there by a little swing pass to the fullback, but it was incomplete.
Well, that incompletion set up that punt you just saw, and that punt went for a touchback. So Iowa's going to have just under a minute to try and score here before the halftime. Quarterback looking to pass. Nope, he gives up the middle. Running back makes a big chunk of yards into that 10 yards. 2nd and 3. 7-yard gain there. That clock is continuing to tick.
Yeah, they may believe they don't have enough time to score, so they're just going to run a couple plays, try and poke some holes in this defense, see what they can get away with.
Well, that toss left did nothing for whatever experiment you just suggested, John. There's no gain at all, and I think they're just going to pack it in, head into the locker room, and they'll get the ball to start the second half. Well, what a first half for the Narwhals. What do you think, John?
Well, what a performance indeed. I just love the way they've bounced back. Only 17 points scored in the first half, but big touchdown catches from Ramona Quimby and King Arthur. This team is 100% on scoring from the red zone this year, but that doesn't tell the whole story. They've been scoring on big plays all season long, and this first half was no exception.
Well, I'm going to have to agree with you, and we don't want to see any of these young men get hurt on the field. Iowa losing their starting quarterback in the first quarter seems to have a pretty big impact on the Hawkeyes, eh?
Yeah, you hate to see these kids get hurt, but the game must go on, and I've liked what I've seen so far from Iowa's QB number 6 so far.
Well, up next, we've got an update from Treton Sports Insider, Skip Turnbuckle. How's it look on your end, Skip?
Thank you, Walter and John. Skip here on the sidelines. My buddy Hop decided to join me today. He felt bad about making me miss the Oregon game earlier. He wanted to see what all the fuss was about. Kinnick Stadium's always a very tough place for any team to come into and play well, but your 6th-ranked Treton College Narwhals aren't having too much trouble today here. Another good first half. Their offense continues to show off that big strike ability, with 8-year-old senior Ramona Quimby having that great catch and run on that first drive. I don't know if you caught her bizarre touchdown celebration afterwards, where she was putting on bunny ears, pretending to be bunny, hopping around, and pointing and laughing in the stands. Well, I asked her about it. She told me cryptically that only someone named Beezus would understand, and that I was too much of a silly pants to understand the joke anyways. Folks, I've been called a lot of things in my broadcasting career, but this one hurts the most. So, I don't know. I hear that her nickname is the Pest, and that makes sense to me. Name calling aside, Quimby trails only Achilles in receiving touchdowns this season, and has been one of the nation's most explosive weapons for sure. Speaking of explosive weapons, that cannon that our quarterback, Roland Deschain, must have instead of an arm was booming again this afternoon in the first half. Every game, except for last week's tilt against Indiana, has featured a completion of more than 50 yards or more from our quarterback. And I don't believe there's another gunslinger in the country who throws as hard as Deschain does. Any defensive back foolish enough to intercept one of his passes, I'm sure totally agrees with me. Well, that's all I have here today, folks. So we'll send you back to the studio, and I hope we have another good second half, and go Narwhals.
Thanks so much, Skip. You know, we're going to have to start calling you TNT because everything you do is dynamite. All right, before the second half, we have another message from one of our local sponsors. Let's take a look.
Are you bored? Do you want some new hair? You may be asking yourself, how do you become a social media influencer like me, Brianna? And here's the answer. Wigs. Hello and welcome. Have you ever wondered, is there a secret, exclusive shop tucked away in the idyllic village of Treton? Well, the answer today is yes, there is. If you can find us. This shop is called Wigs and Whatnot, and I am Brianna, and I will be introducing you to my stock. We have the most exclusive, quality, low quality, refurbished, antique, vintage, previously worn wigs on the market. What else do we have here? We have some lovely hats. And my favorite, hat trinkets. And you may be wondering in these times if we might have an online shop. And the answer to that is yes. If you can find us, thank you. Have the most exclusive, higher prices, quality, higher prices, low quality, higher prices, refurbished, higher prices, antique, higher prices, vintage, higher prices, previously worn, higher prices, wigs. Brianna.
Well, it is no surprise that social stalwart and pillar of the community, John P. Walrus, was able to find wigs and whatnots. Looking pretty good there, John.
I know I look good.
All right, welcome back to the second half. Some stats on the board there. You can see the Treton Narwhals are dominating time of possession there. 3-1 margin. But Iowa will get the ball to start the second half.
The away team will be kicking off. Number 29, back deep to
Pufferfish is ready, and there's the kick. That one goes into the end zone. Iowa's not even going to think about it. Just kneels down for the touchback. That ball will come back out to the 20-yard line, and that's where the Iowa offense will start their first drive of the second half. Quarterback gives to the running back up the middle. Fights for those yards. Gain of 6 for the Iowa offense there.
Yeah, they're going to have to start getting something going, establish a running game or something, because otherwise they might as well just pack it up.
Oh, goodness gracious there. Ignatius J. Riley with his best Bob Backlund impression. That was a heck of a clothesline, John.
ball on the 26-yard line.
I agree, you got to get them down any way you can.
Quarterback takes, running the option, pitches out. That's a fumble. Ball's on the ground. Treton recovers. That was a third fumble for that Iowa offense this game.
Yeah, if you look, he pitches the ball, but looks like the Mandalorian was there to meet the running back before the ball even got there, and I believe that was Ignatius J. Riley with picking up that fumble. Good recovery.
All right, so Treton offense is in the Iowa territory at the Iowa 24. They're in the shotgun, takes a snap, looking. He's going to throw, throws down the left side, and that ball was batted down, intended for Achilles.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 10. Roland turns and gives to Ralph S. Mouse, who makes a cut, another cut, and there he goes. He's off to the races. That's a touchdown! Boy, that one looked real easy.
Yeah, Roland turns, gives to Ralph S. Mouse. He makes a little cut there. A lot of blockers coming in. Pin those defenders down to the inside, and all he had to do was make it to the end zone. That was a great touchdown by the Treton Narwhal offense.
Well, with that extra point, they're up 24-0. Are you ready to say they're back yet, John?
You know, I'm seriously considering it, but we'll see how the rest of this game plays out.
Treton kickoff goes in the end zone for a touchback. Ball will be at the 20-yard line. See if this Iowa offense can get it going. Quarterback looking to throw. Drops back, throws. That ball's caught. Gain of about 10 there. I think he's got the first down. The gain of 11 sets up first 10 for Iowa. Quarterback's going to throw again. Throws to his left. That ball was just dropped.
Yeah, number 9 has been their go-to receiver, but perhaps this wet ball, wet gloves, just he didn't reel it in that time.
Quarterback gives to the running back up the middle. Brought down. I believe that was John Snow on the tackle. Oh, I'm sorry. Give that one to Jean Valjean. Single back look for Iowa. Quarterback turns, fakes the give. He's setting up to throw. Launches one down the right side. The receiver got his hands on it, but was out of bounds by the time he actually had possession. So it's not going to do that Iowa offense any good. It's 4th and 7, and here comes their punter. Medusa's looking to return this one. Grabs it around the 30. Heads up the right side, tries to make a spin move, but is hit and goes down.
You know, one of the reasons this team's been in the game, been winning games big, is not their offense as much as we want to talk about it. It's this lights-out defense. Even in the 2 games where they gave up points, they didn't give up more than 10.
Well, there's another piece of evidence that that offense is back. Nice toss from Roland to Achilles. Offset eye, Ralph S. Mouse motions out left. Roland is under center. Takes snap, turns, gives to Elephant. Elephant falls forward for 1 yard there, making it 2nd and 9. No back look for the Narwhals. King Arthur in motion. Roland turns. He's going to throw. Throws over the middle. That ball is caught in traffic by Pigeon. Big 5-yard gain by the Pigeon. Shotgun look now for the Narwhals. Quarterback takes. He's going to run it himself, and he's brought down.
You know, we've seen Roland scamper quite a bit by himself, but I think the plays that are designed, the option plays, have been more successful. If you're going to let the quarterback run, those option plays have been more successful than straight draws or quarterback sneaks.
Well, here's Pufferfish in the rain, attempting a long field goal. And that one's good. So that makes it 27-0. Treton College Fightin Narwhals over Iowa. And there's the kickoff. That one's going to be caught. They're going to bring it out. Breaks one tackle. Stiff arms another.
Yeah, that kid showed his strength right there. Ran right through that tackle. Bet they're going to have fun watching that one in the film room.
All right, 1st and 10 for Iowa. Quarterback's looking to pass. Throws over the middle. That ball was tipped 3 or 4 times. 2 defenders in the area, and no one came up with it. 2nd and 10 now for Iowa. Nearing the end of the 3rd quarter. Tight end motions across formation. Quarterback turns and gives to the running back. Brought down. It's just a 3-yard gain. Let's see if Iowa gets in another play before the end of the 3rd quarter. They will. Quarterback's looking to pass. Throws over the middle. That ball's caught for a 1st down. 10-yard gain, but that'll bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Treton College is up on Iowa 27-0.
1st and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
All right, Iowa comes out, quarterback under center. Turns, fakes the give. Throws down the middle. That's a catch. This Iowa offense is starting to move the ball. What do you think, John?
Yeah, just like all year, passes over the middle seem to be working against this Narwhal defense. We'll see if they keep repeating that game plan for the rest of the day here.
Quarterback fakes the give again, setting up to throw, throws right, incomplete pass.
Number 11, the intended receiver on the play. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Brings up a 2nd and 10 for the Iowa offense. Halfback motions out of the backfield. Quarterback turns, gives to the fullback. Fullback makes a move and gets smacked by the Mandalorian.
No gain on the play.
No gain there.
Yeah, this defensive backfield, particularly the two safeties, they are not afraid to come up and make plays. They're big hitters back there, big hitters. Detective Dale Cooper and the Mandalorian.
All right, Iowa is in the shotgun. Quarterback looking to pass, throws left. That ball's caught by the running back. Falls forward, not a bounce for a nice gain. It's a first down for Iowa. All right. Quarterback drops back, looking to pass, looking, throws right. Ball's caught.
Number 11 with the reception. 1 yard gain on the play.
Single yard gained there. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, they're not getting too far on this drive, but they are completing passes.
Cooper with the tackle. No
Dale
gain
Cooper
on the
coming up
play.
from his safety spot. He's got 7 tackles already today, stopping that toss in its tracks. Iowa comes out in the shotgun. Quarterback looking to pass, looking, throws left. That ball's caught. Oh, and the quarterback got smacked on that one. He's injured as well. Well, in any event, that pass goes for a long gain down to the Narwhal 1. So that's going to bring in 3rd string Iowa quarterback number 16. They're going to have 3 or 4 shots here to punch it in from the 1 yard line. But now being on their 3rd quarterback, that doesn't bode well for the rest of the day or the rest of the season. Toss left, and he just walks right in. They didn't need all 4 chances.
No, they didn't, Walt. They didn't. They needed a single chance to try and score from the 1 yard line. They've been gaining some yards all day, and they finally got deep into Narwhal territory. And on that one play, toss left, the running back just walks into the end zone for the score.
So with the extra point, that'll be Treton up 27-7 with quite a bit of time remaining in the 4th quarter here.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 49 back.
Here's the Iowa kickoff. Attempt an onside kick to get the ball back. Wasn't touched by anybody, so that's an illegal procedure. The ball will be moved back 5 more yards and they'll try the onside kick again, or they could kick it deep. It's up to them.
Well, they're going to have some sort of miracle here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he did try the onside again.
It looks like that's what he's going to do. That's right through the center of the defense. A little squib kick. Picked up. Brought forward. Spin move. Brought down. I think Medusa got her hands on that one anyway. She did there. All right, so the Narwhals have the ball 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Roland turns and gives to Elephant Gerald. Plows his way forward for a 3-yard gain.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
John, I bet you're enjoying seeing Gerald get the ball this much, are you?
Oh, I certainly am, Walt. I certainly am.
Number 1 on the run.
That one went to Ralph S. Mouse, gained 2 more yards there. Looks like Treton's just trying to milk that clock, get as much time off as possible. We're under 2 minutes in the 4th quarter now. Narwhal's in an I formation, turns, fakes the give. Roland's going to throw. He throws right, airs it out long, and just way over the head of the receiver.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if he was trying to throw that ball away or if he was just trying to lead Achilles as much as he could.
Well, either way, that brings up 4th down and a Narwhal punt. And the Iowa player just lets it roll into the end zone. Looks like a mental mistake there by the Iowa receiving team. Either way, that touchback will bring it back to the 20-yard line. That's where Iowa will look to add some points onto their total. Quarterback looking to pass. Throws right. That ball is dropped. Dale Cooper with a big hit on that receiver as soon as he touched the ball.
Yeah, it looks like quarterback 6, number 6, is back in there. His injury must not have been that serious.
Well, he throws down the left side there and just overthrows his receiver. Brings up 3rd and 10. Quarterback drops back to pass, looking, throws left. That ball was on the money, but the Treton defender was there to knock it loose, so they're going to kick the ball back to Treton with 1:24 left in the game. That one's kicked out of bounds, no chance of return. So now it's up to Treton. Just run the ball a few times, try and get that clock down to 0. They turn, give to Elephant. Elephant makes a spin move, breaks the tackle, and he is gone. There's no way he's going to stop this kid. Touchdown, Narwhals.
What a fantastic run. He gets the ball, gets hit, spins, runs through 2 defenders, and then all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So with this extra point here, Treton's going to go up 34-7. John, is there any chance you put Elephant Gerald in there to take Ralph S. Mouse's spot?
Oh no, I think having Elephant Gerald in the fullback position is a nice little change of pace. You can have both of them on the field at the same time. Very small mouse-like person and a very large elephant-like person. Tag team them. It's going to be a great season going forward if they can mix the both of them in during offensive drives.
All right, well, Iowa's got the ball 1st and 10. Throws right. Drop. Nick Fury there to defend. Iowa quarterback under center. Gives on a draw. Big hole up the middle. 16-yard gain there for the Iowa offense on the ground. Quarterback under center. Turns, gives to the running back. No chance. Uh-oh. Looks like a face mask there on Ignatius J. Riley will add 5 yards to the Iowa run there. It'll be 2nd and 5 with just under a minute left in the game. Iowa quarterback under center. Takes, gonna throw. Surveys, throws over the middle. That ball is caught. Another nice modest gain there, getting them another 1st down, but that clock keeps ticking. Quarterback turns and gives the running back, makes a spin move up through a defender. 3-yard gain there for Iowa's offense. Well, this clock continues to tick. I don't know how many more plays they can run before that last bell, but they'll do one here, run up the middle for another 1st down. And that clock's going to keep ticking, and this one's over, folks. Treton wins 34-7. All right, well, Treton beats Iowa 34-7. Couple of stats for you here. Roland only threw the ball 9 times. He had 158 yards and 2 TDs. Did have that 1 interception. Ralph S. Mouse had 14 attempts for 52 yards. Ramona Quimby had that single 84-yard touchdown reception. That was the only time she caught a ball today. My player of the game, Detective Dale Cooper, had 7 tackles and 1 of them from loss, leading that terrifying Narwhal defense. John, you want to tell us about your Narwhal of the game?
Well, I know I said this award was for the best offensive or defensive lineman of the game, but I'm going to take a detour. This young man is big enough to play on either side of those lines, but instead he's found success running the ball. My walrus of the game is none other than Elephant Gerald. He ran the ball 6 times for a total of 70 yards and a touchdown, outgaining all other Treton rushers and establishing himself as a true offensive threat.
That's great, John. Played a great game. All right, well, that'll do it for this broadcast. Join us Tuesday at 8 p.m. on AADL.TV as the Treton College Fightin Narwhals travel to the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome to take on Minnesota in the next contest. Until then, have a good one.